Hey coaches, welcome back. This is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. How you guys doing today? Today I wanted to go over my double wing variations. I know a lot of you know me for the Beast single wing, Beast Yell single wing, but I'm also a big believer in the double wing and using those double wing qualities and characteristics in my other offensive formations and things that I do on offense. So I thought I'd go over all my double wing variations that are used in the double wing book, the Power Wing Beast offense book, and my Wildcat book. And as we go through these, I try to have the book on the page so you'll know where that kind of comes from. So let's jump into the first one here. This first formation is the original double wing from Pop Warner. And this formation and the plays that kind of go along with it are more Pop Warner plays. And this is outlined in the double wing formation selected youth football plays book. But it's really where you've got number one here on the diagram is more of a tailback. Not so much a quarterback, but he's more of a tailback. And then you've got your two wing backs that are kind of halfbacky receivers. And then you've got this fullback there. And it's more kind of single wing plays from a double wing. He was trying to get more passing capabilities from this double wing. And so I've got some of his plays that were from his book back in like 1900. And what those look like in there. So this is the first double wing formation variation, and I call it Pop for Pop Warner. And this is outlined, like I said, in that book. So this is the first variation here. Now my variation is called Speed, which is very much like his variation, but I get this from this is kind of a mesh of Dale Wiener's spin offense back in the early 2000s and Tom Volaton's tight double wing book, Gregory double wing, Lawson double wing. I think Steve Collinod had some double wings too. Markham kind of double wing. So it's kind of a mesh of all those. I had been looking at Gregory double wing and I think Wyatt double wing and the spin kind of all in the same year in 2007. And I came up with this. I don't like to run it tight as kind of a double tight double wing. It's the wing backs here are more spread out. They're very fast. That's why I call it Speed. So I have very fast wing backs. We're trying to run a lot of orbit motion. 4 is the fullback, who's just a tad in front of the quarterback. It's more of a traditional quarterback than a tailback here, like in Pop. So you've got more of a traditional quarterback, traditional fullback, and 2 really fast wings that are running a lot of orbit. Now you can get away with 1 wing and flip him to be like the motion back, and then have the other wing more of a halfback, fullback, and he can be your counterback. And so that's kind of what Speed is to me. Before we get too much further, if you get a chance, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notify button and all that on YouTube. Helps me out, costs nothing. Just leave me a comment below if you like the video or not. Really appreciate it. So here's the third double wing variation that I run, and it's very much like Speed, except it's under center, and I call it Deuce or Duck for short. And it's also from out of the double wing playbook there, and I think it's also in Beast, Power Wing Beast offense, but I'm not sure. We'll get to that, but it's definitely in the double wing book. So this is just Speed under center. Sometimes in youth football, you don't have a good shotgun snapper, or your quarterback doesn't handle the shotgun snap as well, or maybe you like to run more wedges and quick hitting plays with the fullback. So this Deuce is basically Speed. It's a traditional quarterback under center. maybe not as good as a runner as in speed. 4 is definitely a great fullback. 2 is probably your best speed back, and 3 maybe another good halfback or a fullback to run counters. So Deuce and speed are basically the same kind of deal, except speed is in shotgun and Deuce is under center. So there's that. And then Ram is the Markham, Colonnade, I forget, Steve, I'm screwing up, Kalende, I think, Balaton, Gregory double wing. This is that even set, double tight, double wing formation that everybody uses SAB TKO with. This is kind of outlined in the double wing formation book there. So if you're really into that, I'm not as much. I like my wings more spread out, but I did coach with a guy I think 2 seasons where we ran the double tight double wing. I've learned to defend it pretty well, so I'm not as into it. Same thing with single wing as a lot of other folks. That's the reason I run speed and Deuce and jacks, which we'll talk about here in a minute. But some folks are diehard into this. It's outlined in the book, and I've just listed some other coaches that are more into it than I am, so you can take a look at those. This formation here, jacks, I run a ton. This is when you've got 2 really good tailbacks, maybe another halfback, and then okay wings. And so you've got really 2 great runners, okay wings, and these 2 guys in the backfield and shotgun are running a lot of the plays. This formation, along with my fat/cake formation, really work together in common ground here. So really like jacks in this formation. It's when you've got 2, but you don't really have a quarterback. You got 2 basically tailbacks, or a tailback, a halfback, that are almost equal. You could get away with the fullback there. So I like to run this particular formation a lot with cake and fat. Of course, the other formation that I love is basically a spread double wing. I love running double wing concepts from a 2x2 or a double slot. It's really easy. I think the double slot, I call it war, but this is spread Luke and Ray for right, left. And again, you've got more of a traditional quarterback passer now. He's definitely a passing quarterback. And 4 is your fullback, and he can move around based on what the quarterback wants to do or what you're wanting to do. But it's basically a 2x2 where you're running spread, where you're running double wing principled plays. Here's the other formation, dab. I use dab a lot. I just use it in pistol. It's where you've got a blocking back that's moving around. So 4 is a sniffer in this. You're in, a double wing kind of speed thing. But 4, this is kind of a concept where you can actually move the sniffer around the line of scrimmage and have him block. And so this is a concept, kind of more of than a formation, but really like this, where I call them alpha beta blockers. And so 4 is that, where he's moving around the line based on where I want him to go and attack. So there's that. This last formation is kind of a pistol formation. I call it bucks, because out of this, in this particular playbook, I was running a lot of buck sweeps out of this, where 2 is going downhill. In the pistol book, this is actually called, because 2 is in the backfield, Tex. If you put the 4 in the backfield, the 2 at the wing, it's called flex. And it's, basically kind of a pistol-y type formation, and you can get more kind of this out of the pistol book too, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. So here, the speed formation was definitely out of Wildcat and the Power Wing Beast. You get some plays, and some of them are spread, but here speed is again, and you can see the 2 wings are kind of out there, quarterback, and you've got your fullback there. Here's the war formation. I don't really go over a lot of plays in these 2 playbooks with that, but because you're running the same plays out of basically a tight spread double slot here. So this is a really good formation too if you're trying to get because basically you just have nice nasty tight ends and you're trying to get the D end to go out and you're running up that C gap there. Deuce and even here. This is the wing backs here are actually too tight, so let me pull them out. And so you've got, you know, a speed under center kind of thing, and you can move the fullback here if you want, you know, or you want him really tight. That's up to you. Here's the pistol text, which I talked about. This is in the pistol, so the quarterback is more in a shotgun. Here you've got your two wings and the tailback backed up here. So there's the pistol text. Of course, you could go into pistol flex where he's like right there. So you're running double wing concepts out of that. Oh, I guess I did. Here's flex. So I didn't think that was there. So there's that. Here's the spread flex, where in the spread flex, you've got the wings instead of a 2x2, you've got those wings really, really tight versus kind of in a straight 2x2 there. So there's that formation. That's in the Wildcat. And then this new formation is called shotgun double wing. It's more single wingy to me. I have not run it like those guys have run it, but I have done a lot of this in practice where, you know, you can put the two back there. But I didn't want to run motion, so I just dropped this tailback here to deep, and it helps him run a little bit faster. So it's also kind of wing T-ish in a way, maybe. I don't know. But there's another concept there on the double wing that you could get away with. So, and like I said, he can be backed up deep like that. He's coming from here, just back him up at a deep tag like I've got here. Or you can move him over, what those guys are doing. And this is coming over from Tim Murphy, Scott Martin, and Jose Lazaro's got some of that out on Twitter and Facebook, and they're doing a lot of stuff. It's really kind of a single wing setup, running double wing blocking and concepts. And I like that, and it looks interesting. And if you notice, it's almost kind of like Jax with a dab alpha beta blocker with the fullback, because he could move around here. He could move like that. So there's a little bit of that. That's kind of interesting. There's some stuff out there you may want to look at. I haven't written anything about it here. This is kind of where I've kind of introduced this here. So you take a look at that. So hope you have liked the double wing, and we'll just flip back through these real quick. Pop, speed, Deuce, Ram, which is double tight double wing, Jax, spread 2x2 double wing concepts, double wing with a movable sniffer, spin bucks, which is a pistol running buck sweep type stuff, and then speed again, war, Deuce, pistol text and flex, spread flex, and of course the new kind of shotgun double wing, single wing kind of thing, wing T going on that has been out there. So hope you liked the video. If you did, if you want to really support me more, you can head over and get some of my playbooks over at coachparker.org. All the double wing stuff in there except for the new shotgun double wing formation is in those playbooks which I listed. That'll really help me bring more videos and free content to the youth football community. If you're not looking for anything new, just like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notify button. That really helps me out with Google and doesn't cost you anything. So yeah, please do that. Hey, if you'd like some more double wing information, just hit me a comment below or email me on my contact form over at coachparker.org. I'd be glad to try to help you out. And as always, you can check out those playbooks and ebooks. Again, this is Coach Parker with coachparker.org. Thanks for joining me today. Remember to play for fun, and winning is funner. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.